Hello, welcome to your latest update from the Met Office. More wet and windy weather to come, especially through Saturday. Before we get there, well, it's a blustery Friday. Some places seeing some sunny spells, but there are a fair few showers around. Saturday's wet and windy weather is coming from an area of low pressure that hasn't really developed yet. But we've had some wet and windy weather over the past couple of days from these areas of low pressure, and this weather front is continuing to sink south. Notice a lot of isobars still on the chart. It is still very gusty out there. There's a warning in force across parts of northeast England down through Lincolnshire for the strength of the wind, but it's blustery wherever you are, and quite soggy too across South Wales. Outbreaks of rain for southwest England. Further north, we've got gusty conditions piling in the showers across northern Scotland and down through to northwest England and Northern Ireland. Some snow likely on the hills across Scotland, but some sunshine too across these eastern areas. But it is, as I say, very blustery indeed. Temperature-wise, well, actually quite a contrast. In the south, a bit of brightness could get into the teens, but further north it feels cold, especially when you add on that wind. Now, the weather front across the south never really clears, and it links back to this next area of low pressure developing for Saturday. This will bring a further spell of rain for many areas, and notice the isobars again are packed close together. Another blustery day across the south. And as this weather system hits some colder air on its northern flank, we will see some snowfall. So that'll start on Friday night into Saturday morning. For many, it'll be fine across the north through the evening, but the wet weather pushes into Northern Ireland and starts to turn to snow, particularly over the hills. Parts of northern England, and particularly through central and southern Scotland, we'll start to see some of that snow falling before we get to first light on Saturday. A really mild night across the south, but it will be again increasingly blustery, whereas further north, largely dry and clear, maybe even some pockets of frost. Through Saturday then, let's deal with the potential for some severe weather. The risk of snow through central and southern parts of Scotland for a time through Northern Ireland, Northern England. It may well melt here quite quickly, but across Scotland there's a warning in force, and for heavy rain too for parts of Wales, maybe northwest England. Because we've seen so much rain, there could be some further issues with flooding and strong winds across the south as well. So a very blustery day. But parts of East Anglia, the southeast, in fact much of the south coast, they will have a largely dry day through Saturday, but it will be windy. Temperature-wise, well, again, across the south, we may get into the teens because it is quite mild here. But further north, we've got the colder air, which is why we will see some snowfall, particularly over the hills. Saturday evening then, if you're heading out, well, be prepared for some wet weather again, some bright colours there, some heavy rain, this band of rain working its way across England and Wales. Further snow to come across the higher parts of Scotland, but even down to lower levels, there could be some more through Saturday night and into Sunday morning. You can see the swirl there. That's the low pressure system clearing away, pretty much out of the way by Sunday. And then it's a day of some sunshine, but also some showers. And also the winds now coming down more from the north. A colder feel on Sunday, particularly so across the south. So it won't rain all day. There'll be some bright or sunny spells, but the showers will again be falling as hail, sleet even to low levels, and some further hill snow at times. And it will feel that much colder, particularly in the south, 8–9 degrees, but add on that wind, it really will feel quite chilly. But our weather system clearing away is the signs of things calming down a little bit. As we go into next week, it looks a lot drier, a lot calmer, a lot less windy, and hopefully a lot sunnier as well. Before we get there, though, there are weather warnings in force. Make sure you stay up to date with those at the Met Office website, through our app, or follow us on social media.